Hi guys. So today I thought I would try a new way of, reading these cards. Today we're going to use the Cosmic Energy Oracle cards just to see what the universe has, you know, to say to you today. So the first card we have out is collaboration. Collaboration achieves greater goals. So you could be thinking about collaborating with somebody, right? In order to start a business or a project that you're working on, right? You could see the moon possibly wherever you are located in the world. You could like sunsets, or given these colors that are in this card, right? You could just be really in like a meditative, grounded state, but you're thinking about what you can achieve, right? What else can you do right now in life? Is there something that you would like to pick up on, or, that sort of thing? Let's go to the next one. See, we have discovery. Discover the treasures within, follow your passion. So, again, here we have the moon. So, you could be realizing, right, that you kind of abandon a lot of things that you used to like, right? This is what I'm kind of getting from this card. Not so much discovery, but rediscovery, right? We also have butterflies here, which means that you could be in a very transformative energy lately, right? Rediscovering. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Courage. Courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. And here we have an eagle. So you guys could be American. And I know that may sound a little, like cliche or whatever the heck, but I'm not American. So that's why I say that. But also, you could be wanting to step out of your comfort zone. Again, maybe whatever passion you had back then that you abandoned, you did it because you didn't think people would accept you for it, right? Or you didn't feel comfortable showing that side of your creativity, right? But here, Spirit is saying that courage lies within you and you have the power to overcome anything. So you need to put thoughts about what others might think, right, behind you, because they don't matter. If you were given this gift for a reason, right, don't waste it. That's what I'm hearing, and that's kind of what I'm getting. You are meant to soar, right, and go beyond what other people think and other people do. So yeah, again, I keep hearing rediscovery. So okay, let's see. Ooh, we have divinity. Every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it. Wow. This kind of reminds me, in a way, of the Wheel of Fortune, right? In the tarot deck. Every moment is filled with divinity. Yeah. I think there's something about the way that you are becoming or learning your inner power, right? This is also giving me the strength within, right? And these wings on the outside kind of tell me that you are now growing into this beautiful version of yourself that you, again, kind of left behind, or it's what made you unique, right? But I don't think that you should blame yourself, because I think every one of us once in a while gets caught up in, just the world and expectations of other people that, you know, the beauty in growing up is rediscovering those things that made you who you were, right? When you were younger, you didn't care about what anybody thought, right? We were all like doing cartwheels and, spinning on our head tops or whatever we were doing when we were younger, right? But we didn't really like feel judged until we got older, right? But yeah, this again, this is a beautiful energy, divinity. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, safety. Safety is the foundation of life. Cherish the calm moments. Ooh, yeah. So again, this is like another worldly card to me. We have flowers down here. We have the sky. I'm hearing the sky is the limit. Like, we're capable of anything in this world. And I think this card is pointing to being comfortable in quiet moments, right? And I don't know who needs to hear that, but I can also relate to this card where, I kind of felt like noise was like, I don't want to say attractive at some point, but like, being around a lot of people, partying and just like, like living your life. And if you still do that, that's no judgment. But I think there comes a point in time where when you actually get to sit down and hear, listen, reflect, that's kind of where you come back to yourself, right? The quiet, that's where you feel the most safe. So this could be related to your home as well, or your room, or just you wanting to have a safe space. You could be also wanting to move out from somewhere, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next. Blessing. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. So yeah, this, it being placed under discovery, again, back to what I was saying earlier about you were given specific gifts, specific talents for a reason, right? And even though it may seem like mediocre, or like, for example, I don't know, if you like playing basketball, right? Even though, yeah, you have other people on your team that plays basketball, but you would play basketball a specific way. Your brain, the way you think during the game, is totally different from another player, right? And I think that's what Spirit is trying to convey here with this message, is that even though your gifts may seem general, right? It really isn't. Yeah, it really isn't. Your brain works differently. Your thought process, the way you view the world is very soulful. That's also what I'm getting with these hands, right? So you could like doing your nails. Could like doing your nails, or there's a lot of power in your hands. You're meant to create. Okay? Let's see what's next. Inspiration. Inspiration is everywhere. Capture your ideas. Capture. So you could like taking pictures, or you could be thinking about photography, right? Maybe that's what you want to do. Maybe you want to collab with somebody, creatives, to take pictures, right? Or that's a realm that you've always wanted to explore. Ideas. Maybe you think that your ideas aren't, with it falling underneath courage, you could probably think that your ideas aren't that great, right? Or good enough for people to truly be amazed by it, right? But again, I keep going back to here with there's something about the way you think and the way you do something that's very unique that the world needs to see. All right? So we have inspiration. Let's get second to last card. Wow. Self-love. Self-love is the foundation of all love. Aww. So overall, right, I think this message is really about rediscovering yourself, right? Loving yourself, accepting yourself for who you are, right, in this life right now. Taking your talents, right? Rediscovering what makes you happy. Using your blessings to create, right? And having the courage. Courage also comes from self-love, right? But this divinity, you are very unique. Extremely unique here, right? Create a safe space for yourself and a quiet place too. That's what I'm getting. So that you can find inspiration. Even if it's something small, try it out, right? And see what can grow from that. You're way more powerful than you think. Okay? So we're down to the last card, guys. So let's see what the overall message for this reading is. Strength. I just had to clap. I don't know why. But yeah, strength, right? Your inner strength is boundless. Unleash it. See, we have a lion here, and we also have a butterfly. We have the sun. Courage, confidence, right? Self-love is here. Blessings, divinity, discovery, right? This is all within you. You see this lion is on top of like this mountain thing, right? Your strength lies within you. And I think as you continue to rediscover, right, who you are deep down, and you start to bring your ideas out of your mind into the world in a very beautiful way, you're going to see how much power you really had this whole time, right? That you abandoned. But I'm not getting that you abandoned it on purpose. I think life just happened and we just strayed away from, who you really are. So, yeah. I hope that this reading was able to resonate or give you some inspiration, right? So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Bye.